Last year, TransNamib carried out an institutional reform study to help guide the company on what it needs to do with the railway sector going into the next 10 to 15 years. The study looked at how the company can achieve the goals set under its Transport Infrastructure Improvement Project.
So if you look at the other sectors, for example, the road sector, the port sector, they already have a master plan. There's a road master plan, there's a port master plan, but there's no rail master plan which look at the next 30 to 50 years.
Smith says the master plan is crucial not only for the development of the sector but also for the company's future ownership.
Because now government owns the railways, it will also look at, will TransNamib be the only rail operator, or will the government allow other rail operators into Namibia? Or will we look at an option where we will then sell some of TransNamib shares going into the future and say, okay, to then also attract private investment, which will allow us to buy more rolling stock and to move more freight by rail. At the moment, about almost 90% of freight in Namibia is moved by road, while rail only do about just over 10%, about 12% at the moment.
The status quo, he says, needs to change in order to reform the rail sector and add value to the economy. The workshop is thus considered the final step towards finalizing the report, which will be submitted to the Ministry of Works and Transport prior to presentation before Cabinet. Also speaking at the workshop, Minister of Works and Transport John Mutora expressed urgent need for the Namibian transport policy to revitalize the railway sector. Selma Placidas, NBC News, Windhoek.